Hey there, Heather Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to coverage of the second round of the OOTP Legends League playoffs. It'd be what we call the ALDS. 4 teams are left. It's the Minnesota Twins out of the AL Central against the Chicago White Sox out of the AL North. It's been revealed that when contraction happens and 3 teams are gone, there'll be 35 teams in each league. Of course, each league will have 15 teams, all-time teams, and then 20 seasonal teams. But anyhow, Minnesota and the White Sox will be in their own divisions. So the White Sox will stay in the AL North, while Minnesota will still be in the AL Central. The starting pitching rotation: Walter Johnson versus Ed Walsh. The Twins have this order: Sam Bryce in center, Rod Carew at second, Tony Levi at right, Harmon Killebrew at first, Kirby Puckett in left, Joe Mauer catches, Chuck Knobloch will play DH, Buddy Lewis at third, and Solio Forsythe will play shortstop. On the other side of the coin, the White Sox have Eddie Collins at second, Luke Appling at short, Julius Jackson right, Frank Thomas first base, Chet Lemon in left, Luis Aparicio at third, Minnie Minoso will DH, AJ Przinsky catches, and Helby Felsch will play center. So the team stats: the Twins won 108 games this regular season, with the White Sox 115. The Twins were second to the Tigers in the AL Central, but beat them in 6 games to move on to this round. The Twins are 64% on the road, 69% at home. The White Sox 65% on the road, 76% at home. The Twins getting off to kind of an awkward start in May and June, but July and August they crushed it with a 40-18 mark. The White Sox, by comparison, started out fast: 9-1 in March, 20-7 in May. They were good. They had that one little hiccup in May with only one game above 500, but they put up a great finish: 33-9, which is pretty good. If you look at the Twins, they were second in walks in the American League. The White Sox, by comparison, were 9th. The White Sox were 4th in batting average and on-base percentage. Minnesota, by comparison, are 8th and 5th. Pitching-wise, Minnesota had the best bullpen ERA in the regular season. The White Sox were number 2, 2.55 to 2.67. But the White Sox are number 1. Were number 1 in ERA, starters ERA, runs allowed, home runs allowed, and walks. So the White Sox have a very tough pitching rotation. Now there is a bit of worry because rain is in the forecast, but we'll see what happens. And Walsh will come to the mound and will face Sam Bryce. And that's through the whole base hit. So Sam Bryce starts off today's game brought to you by Old Navy. For jeans that are definitely new, and tops. Baseball cards. Get the tops baseball cards, please. Minnesota, Rod Carew, batting .346, a home run, 4 RBIs. Runner goes, they pitch out. Beautiful. Przinsky knew that was going to happen, and he got him. That's correct. And that's a hit. They say by Carew. Now the lead got 208, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Runner goes. He topped the ball. Oliva can look at Oliva. So Carew on second, and here comes Harmon Killebrew, 253 home run, 4 RBIs. Killebrew swings it to left field, back of the fence, and hot for the moon. Harmon Killebrew does have that home run power. Because Walter Johnson, 1-0, he's pitched 8 innings this whole season. Here's Collins. Eddie Collins. Floater. Shortstop. Again. And Forsythe got him. Nicely played. Here's Appling. 304 RBIs. Appling to second. Easy play. You bet. I really wanted this play. And Julius Jackson. 316 with 3 RBIs. Julius. Gets it to left field. Floater. And right into Mr. Puckett's glove. No score. First inning. And now here's Puckett. 524, home run, 3 RBIs. So 11 for 21 in the series against the Tigers. And lift. Fastball on the outside corner, painted it. And Walsh, who's pitched a complete game victory against the Tribe. And he's got Joe Mauer, 278, homer, and 3 RBIs this postseason so far. Mauer to short, 6-3, yeah. That's a coach, go down. And here comes Chuck Nonlock, the 8, 240, homer, and 4 RBIs. Chuck Nonlock, floater right to Frank Thomas. He gets the ball. Nothing doing for the Twins this half of the first. On to the second. Frank Thomas, 211, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. With on a fastball. Walter Johnson is known for his fastball. With Jet Lemon, 286 with 3 RBIs. Floater. Someone catch it. He does. And that is Killebrew. Now, and here comes Louis Aparicio. Surprised they put him in the lineup, but this will be his first postseason appearance and a ground ball right to Killebrew. So, a 1-2-3 inning for the Twins. No one's giving up anything. Walsh will pitch to Buddy Lewis, who was named the series MVP between those ones, right? Because he went 12 for 19. That's pretty impressive. Lewis will not get a hit this time. It's 4-3 on the scoreboard. Here comes Solio, 2 for 2 in the postseason. They need his bat, they say. Versailles swing on the center. This looks catchable. It is catchable. 2 down. Here comes Sinrice. Rice will dunk another base hit, so that's the second hit of the day for Rice. He knows what to do. Of course, people thinking Sam Rice played for the Twins. Oh no, he played for Washington. The original Washington Senators from 1901 to 1960, and then they moved to Minnesota in the Twins. Here's my career. There it goes, and he will be safe. Sam Rice makes the key play to second base, and now here's Carew. Carew, ground ball. They got him. So the White Sox, no damage. On the third, Nilso, DHing today, 3 for 10 in his postseason. And ground ball out, yes. There's Solio, going down. Here comes AJ Pierzynski, the catcher, 421, 3 RBIs in the postseason so far. AJ will dunk a base hit, and that's the first hit of the day by the Red Sox today. Here comes Happy Felsch, who has not played this postseason, but they really need him today. Felsch, ground ball, 4-6-3. Right in the bank, catching. And the Twins don't give them anything. Nothing good. This is a fast game. By the way, the Angels and Yankees will meet at 8:05 Eastern Time, Game 1, Dean Chance versus Ron Guitry. So that should be an interesting matchup. We'll have Game 2 in that series. Illegal ground ball 4-3. So we'll have Game 2 of Anaheim and the Yankees. The Angels and the Yankees at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. LA and Philly will start off their game at the doubleheader at 5 o'clock. Of course, there will be probably time cranks. Sherman Gilbert. So the ground ball 5-3. Yeah. Here comes Kirby. Kirby swings, and Kirby will lift it to the outfield. That could be a double. And it is. The Kirby Puckett with a double. He's hit. And here comes Joe Mauer. Will he do something? Yes, there's no. On a screwball. Or slow curve. I think it's a screwball. But anyhow, Twins can't get anything going. Here's Collins. Eddie Collins, ground ball. Right to the pitcher, who throws a strike to first. Got him. 1 down. Here comes Happling. Happling will get past the shortstop for Sile. Nice hit. Here comes Shulis. Shulis to center field. Caught by Carew. 2 down. Here's Thomas. Thomas, poke job. That's through. That's a base hit. And over the third. Happling, I think he hesitated. And Louisville gets him out. I think he could have stayed. He almost stayed at second. And that's what the replay. I usually don't watch the replay, but Let's watch the replay. Because I think you see some hesitation. Watch second base. Watch him. It looked like he hesitated, but I guess he didn't. My fault? There's no block. No block to center. This is high and caught by Mr. Felch. Okay. It's Buddy Lewis. Buddy floats it to the left. And it will be caught by Jet Lemon. Lemon calls him off. Here's Solio. Solio, ground ball 6-3. Yes. So, Ed Walsh has done pretty well for 5 innings. No Twin has scored. Here comes Jet Lemon for the Red Sox. Bat against Walter and popped up. Caught. Yes. Killebrew squeezes it. 1 down. Here's Louis. Aparicio swings it to left field. Looks catchable. It is catchable. It's pocket. 1 down. 2 down, sorry. And here comes Minoso. Oh, he hit him. It hurt, but I think that was not intentional. Why would you want to watch a Minoso? Here's Krasinski. Krasinski right to the second baseman. Oh, he hurried the throw. Carew botched it. He hurried the throw. He could have just laid. Krasinski goes to second and Miller to the third. What a mistake by Carew. All he had to do was just play it simple. You don't get him, okay, so you put that. That could be costly. Here comes help. Coach. Felch to right. That will be costly. That will score 2 runs. So happy Felch takes advantage of a Rod Carew blunder. Those runs will definitely not be earned. Red Sox are 2-0. Walter is probably peeved at himself. I would be too. So they're going to warm up Marbury and Perkins. Because I think Walter might be out of it. And Walter flip it. He does. But the White Sox take advantage of Rod Carew's gigantic blunder. And make it 2-0. Walsh has thrown 51 pitches. But they can't go until their seriously taps it. And out. Yes, he is. Krasinski does that. 2-3 on the put out. Here's Cadu trying to make up for his blunder. Well, he'll walk. Here's a leave out. And ball forward. Uh-oh. Kind of walks. First and second for Killebrew. Runners go. And safe. Carew. Uh-oh. Well, Carew is shaking off something to his right foot. So it's second and third. Now you gotta worry. So it will be Scott Ruditsky and Bob Walker, who will come up to it. Who will warm up. Here's Killebrew. Killebrew will duck in the center. Will they send in the second runner? They might not. They will not. So we're racing with Killebrew 2-1. And now he's doing trouble. Here comes Kirby. Whipped! On a fastball. Runners on the corners for Joe Mauer. Can he play it? The answer is yes. Joe Mauer with a single. We are tied at 2. So the Twins kind of redeem themselves. Radinsky, Jack Knobloch. Nope, he's shaking him off. He wants Knobloch. And a good idea. He gets a strikeout. We are tied at 2, but the White Sox. Going for Johnson, 70 pitches. He gets Luke Appling. He wants to go ahead. I think because might as well. Tied now. Ground ball to first. 1 down. Here comes Shoeless. Shoeless, ground ball, 4-3 Carew. Okay, that's a better throw this time. I know he was freaky. Thomas, ground ball, Solio, the first. Yes. So Walter does his job. 2-2 after 6. Walsh has thrown 79 pitches. And Buddy Lewis is 0 for 2, so he has actually neutralized him. Lewis hits it to left field and caught by Lemon. Here comes Solio. Solio pokes it to left and caught by Lemon. Here comes Sam Rice. Rice floats it. Looks like, oh, it just dropped. Why didn't Collins go for it? Walsh is not too pleased. He's got to face Mark Cruz, so that's not good. It will be McDowell and Jenks who will warm up. Here's Carew. There it goes. And got it, safe. Sam Rice does it again. His second stolen base of the day. I think he was caught once. But here's Carew. Carew, base hit through the right side. And Rice will hold. So Carew gets a single. Oh, Tony Oliva is coming to the plate. Oliva grabs one, but it'll be grabbing it. The Twins thought they had it, so I think we're probably going to see a replacement for Walsh. Eighth. I would probably do it too. That's all. Walker Johnson on the hill. Lemon ground ball for 3. Yeah. He threw 85 pitches. I think he's going to get. It'll be Marbury and Perkins for me. Here's that Grusha. Almost 6-3. Yeah. Drop for Mendoza. Mendoza, base hit. The center. Single. They're ready, and Adrian Krasinski. They're shaking him off. He wants to face Krasinski. And good move. Carew. Yes. There we go. Walker Johnson does his job. We're tied at 2. Red Walsh is from 95 pitches. Harvey Kilby is up, and they are going to yank him. They will yank him, so it will be Jack McDowell who will come up to the plate. He has come up to the mound now. Smart move. Here's Cooper. Go for it. It's a safe situation, but the game's tied. One first for Kirby. Swing and a miss. McDowell got him on a fastball. The 1993 AL Cy Young winner. Kirby pucked his foot 3 times today. I didn't realize that. Here's Maurer. Maurer ground ball. Very slow. They can only get the 1 play. And that's to get rid of Maurer. He'll be on second for non-block, and they're going to yank him. It will be Bernansky who'll come into the game. He's 0 for 3 in the playoffs. And the move didn't pay off. They were ground out. And the White Sox are 2-2. I think the White Sox are going to warm up Chris Sale. Chris Sale and Radinsky will warm up. Walker Jones is going 96 pitches. And they will yank him. It will be Perkins, the lefty. So Minnesota will go with Perkins now. Because Walker Johnson only 1 pitches. Here's Couch. Couch to center. If that's trouble, that might be another double for him. The center fielder, and it will be a double. Happy Felch for his second double of the day. Here comes Eddie Collins Sr. He's 0 for 3, but, you know, he might need his speed. Collins, Winslow, that's a nice ball. And it will hit. Collins Sr. is 2 for speed. So runners on the corners for the Kaplan, 11 3. It's making well to left field, cut. Oh! And no. They go for it. Felch called. Shoulders to Jackson to the pit. They go for a steal tip, and it's out! Oh my goodness, Perkins. What a job Collins is tanked. Now a hit can score by nothing else. I got Perkins. What a job by Glenn Perkins. 2-2 in the game. We'll be down to the bullpens now. It will be Worthington and Nathan who warm up for Minnesota. The White Sox are going to keep moving down, and Benny Lewis is going to be yanked. We're going with Morneau now. Morneau, who has not played in the postseason yet. And a miss. On a fastball. So for Silas coming to the plate. And they are going to make him for Cronin. So Cronin's going to come up to the plate. Twins are up to something. Cronin. To left field. Caught by Lemon. Down for Sam Rice. Has been the best hitter. 3 for 4 tonight. And no, 5-3. So McDowell does his job and keeps the Twins at bay. It's 2-2. Bottom of the ninth. They have a chance to win. They have a chance to win. Renault will go to first base. Killebrew will go to third because he knows how to play third base. Cronin will go short. So Frank Thomas comes to the mound against Perkins. Thomas. Floater to left. This might be catchable. It is catchable. Good. Makes the catch one out. And here comes Jack Lemon. They are going to leave him. They only have one outfielder. No, Magno Ordonez is coming to the plate. So yeah, to go with Ordonez. Ordonez swings it. It is catchable. It is there. Yeah. And here comes Luis Aparicio. And they're going to yank him. We'll go with Ventura to play third base. Ventura, base hit. That's a key hit for him. 2-2 tie here in the ninth. Minnie Minoso will come up, and they will let him hit. Minoso to right field. Dropping into the glove. It will be done. Guess what? We have extra innings. Sorry about that, run button. As I'm aware of that. And Ventura on the third. Ordonez will go to the center. Happy Felsh will go to the left. Jack McDowell will come up to run up Falk and Forster. Right through is going to stay in the game. And then the third. He's at the right field. And now they know it comes to Olivo. And they are going to gank him and put in Clyde Milan. Yep. I think they're trying to trick him. Milan, ground ball for 3 legs. Here comes Pilgrim. And leave him in the game. And ball for it, good luck. So Kirby Puckett 1 for 4. They are going to keep him in the dugout. Kirby swings at the left field. Cut by Felch. So it's 2-2. We're going to the bottom of the 10th. Clyde Milan will go to right field. The Twins. We'll go with Worthington and Pat. Jim Pat is going to come in. Krasinski. And we're going to keep Krasinski in the game. Krasinski. And that's a good idea. He wraps a double. So Krasinski's going to get a double out of this. Works. And Perkins will now go with Felch. Felch, and the ball to the wrong side of the infield. That means that we're going to cannot go for third base. Eddie Collins, 1 for 4. Collins for the ball. Runner will move the third, but it's 2 outs now. Luke Kaplan is the hero. And ball forward. Oof. Track against Mr. Jackson. We're going to go lefty-lefty. Track's coming into the game. Left field! I dropped in! Sure, Joe Jackson wins it, and the White Sox in the 10th inning win 3-2. What a game. What a game. What a battle. White Sox put 2 in the 5th, Twins 2 in the 6th. It was a battle, but the White Sox survived 3-2 in the 10th inning. Shoeless Joe Jackson went for an RBI single. It was exhilarating. That's true. It was totally exhilarating. Felch with 2 doubles. Przinski his second double of the postseason. Kirby Puckett his third double. No triples or home runs, though. Sam Rice has 2 stolen bases. He has 9 this postseason. Carew his 4th. Oliva his 1st. So Walter Johnson and Ed Welsh battled, but both could not get out of there. The bullpens worked. Jack McDowell, great job in the bullpen. Winning. Perkins, not so much. So that's all right. And the Angels and Yankees game, we see the Yankees crushed the Yankees 4-0. Yankees beat the Angels 4-0. Ron Guidry shutout, 7 innings of shutout ball. Surprised they didn't ask him to stay longer. Bill Dickey hit a double. The 4 RBIs. Manta with 2. Gordon and Nettles with 1. Guidry with the win, 1-1. He was the guy who lost game 1 to Seattle, if memory serves me right. Yeah. And then Rivera came in for 2 innings to close the save. Dean Chance drops to 2-1 with his job. Donnelly pitched an inning, but yeah, Dean Chance won a couple games. So yeah. Great job by all. Ron Guidry, Walter Johnson, Ed Walsh, your 3 stars of the day. And then, of course, we will have coverage of Game 2, Angels, Yankees, Spencer Smith versus Ruffing. Twins and White Sox will, of course, be simulated. We'll see if Eddie Cicotti can do something for the White Sox against Bert Byleman. Meanwhile, Dodgers and Phillies will meet at 5:05. That will be the first game of our doubleheader with the Angels, Yankees. We might have to cut in. We might have to cut in to the Yankees game. But anyway, Dodgers, Phillies start. Koufax versus Alexander. And 6:05, Pittsburgh, San Diego, Tennant Hill will face Peavy. So it should be interesting. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.